liked Guelph because I come from a much smaller city, so coming to a place like Guelph was a lot less daunting than going to a major urban center like Toronto. Still having the familiarity and the comfort of living in a community as opposed to a huge metropolis. The campus, I think, is great. It's beautiful, but also it has everything, I think, that larger institutions have to offer as well.
It's sort of a small city unto itself, and you can kind of find your way, make a sort of second home there.
I was a rower, so I spent a lot of time at Guelph Lake as well. So the athletics is great.
There's a lot downtown for a little town like this. So just don't be afraid of discovering every little cafes and shops.
It's a very welcoming environment.
The experience was great. My favorite part was going abroad and studying for a year in Grenoble, France. It was amazing. A great chance to practice my language skills and actually apply them in everyday life. Also, the skiing was fantastic.
It's probably like the best community that I experienced on campus.
What I really enjoyed the most was being able to have that one-on-one time with my professors.
It's really cool because in Germany I studied to become a teacher, and it's just such a great experience. I'm really happy for the opportunity and that I can be here.
The beauty of the European Studies program was that I was able to take a diversity of courses, so really try out some different areas.
I focused on the German literature, so I really enjoyed the chance to take courses specifically devoted to German Romanticism, the fairy tales. All those courses really appealed to me.
Anything internationally related, anything that really exposed me to different cultures and different opportunities.
With finding a job later on, if people know that you have a little bit of translation experience, they really value that.
I always think that when you teach with different media, it makes things more interesting and more diverse.
The best memory probably had to do with the people, both the faculty but also the friends that I made along the way. By virtue of the fact that it's 5 years later and I still come back to the reunion and just to reconnect with old friends and faculty, it's a testament to the strength of those relationships, I think.
I enjoyed the small classes. I enjoyed when in sort of an intimate class setting you actually had an opportunity to really discuss something with about 10 other people.
My best memory was probably the day I found out I was going to be going to Grenoble. I was really excited. I found out a couple of my friends from my program were going as well. It was opening up a brand new world.
I did a year, so I went to the south of France, to Montpellier, for 1 year, and I studied at the business school there. Every single job I've gotten since university is because I did that.
I spent my third year at the university in Grenoble, at the Institute of Political Science there, and it was an excellent experience.
I did do an exchange in my third year to the University of Constance, and I actually ended up transferring to the University of Stuttgart, so I had a two for one package. It was an amazing experience. I mean, it's you live and your studies are your work, so you're living and working somewhere completely foreign.
The people that I met there are lifelong friends. I'm still in contact. Last year I went and did a kind of a mini European tour and visited a lot of them.
It gave me the confidence to be able to come back and speak French more comfortably with my peers and my professors.
The faculty were really, really amazing. Throughout my years of being out of school and meeting people, there's something different about a Guelph faculty member.
You can actually go to their office and just feel really comfortable talking to them because they know your name and they know, kind of where you're at with your studies.
I'm still in touch with some of them 5 years later, and obviously coming back to the reunion is a great opportunity to reconnect.
The faculty is really superb. That's one of the best things about studying here.
They're great because they follow you, not just when you're a student, but they really care and invest in you as a person.
They take a good interest in you, and they're very understanding if you have issues, and they actually care about your education.
They kind of become like your school family, so it's really a more laid-back environment, but of course there is that professionalism as well.
I'd gone to a couple other universities before just to see them, and I didn't get the same vibe. That was it. I just felt it was more of a community than some of the other schools.
I met a Canadian friend who was sent by the University of Guelph who told me you should go to Guelph. So that's why I'm here.
Honestly, it was the prospect of studying abroad that was the real clincher.
The campus appealed to me, the town, the idea of sort of a small campus with the university is sort of the central focus of why you're there.
A small student body and yet really diverse. I loved the surrounding scenery and I knew the faculty was second to none.
The class sizes are good, that your professors really care about you here, and so I've heard a lot of good things from other people, so I thought, well, why not choose Guelph?
I like the fact that it's small and that you can meet friends or just acquaintances everywhere.
I actually still work in Guelph, so that's an indication of how well the city treated me.
Right now I work at the University of Toronto and I'm a research officer. Before that I was working in Zambia as an intern.
It provided me with a great foundation to go on to do an MA and then later to gain the employment, the job that I'm in today.
It gave me skills that I need professionally, and also gave me lots of friends who stuck to me to this day.
It's given me jobs, and it's also allowed me to further my education with confidence.
First off, it's the confidence. You feel that because you've done it and because you've conquered those different types of courses and meeting different people, that it makes it easier to go out into the real world.
Enjoy every minute. It goes by quickly, and classes are important, but a lot of it is networking, and the people you meet here are your friends you're going to have for the rest of your life.
To definitely go on exchange, it will help you out, and just to work hard and don't be afraid to ask your professors questions and go talk to them.
I guess if there's one thing to focus on, it's really to use what Guelph has to offer, and to be in a smaller school, to be in a smaller setting, especially an intimate department like SoLaL.
Enjoy your time. Don't just spend all your time working in the library, but also participate in clubs, or at least make some friends outside of your program.
Definitely choose Guelph. It's a great school, and I cherish my memories that I have here.